Okay, today I have only one person here, and then it's my wife. The other guests are not here. Say hi to the public. Tatiana will turn the camera so that you can see her. Okay, and then the other person are not here, and then I will have to present my speech only to the only one I have here. Back in the days, a friend of mine told me a story about time after doing some researches, and then I was able to find it, and then I decided to bring tell you the story so that you can learn the importance of time. Once upon a time, there was an island where all the feelings lived: happiness, sadness, knowledge, and all others, including love. One day, it was announced to the feelings that the island would sink. So all constructed boats and left except love. Love was the only one who stayed. Love wanted to hold out until the last possible moment when the island had almost sunk. Love decided to ask for help. Richness was passing by. Love in a great Richness was passing by love in a great grand boat. Love said, Richness, can you take me with you? Richness answered, No, I can't. There is a lot of gold and silver in my boat. There is no place for you here. Love decided to ask Vanity, but Vanity, who was also passing in a beautiful vessel, Vanity, please help me. I can help you. Love, you are all wet and might damage my boat. Vanity answered. Sadness was close. Sadness was close by, so love called Sadness, let me go with you. Oh, love, I'm so sad I need to be alone by myself. Happiness passed by love too, but she was so happy she didn't even hear when love called her. Suddenly, there was a voice. Come, love, I'll take you. It was an elder. So blessed and overjoyed, love even forgot to ask the elder his name. When they arrived in a dry land, the elder went in his own way, realizing how much was owed these services. Love asked knowledge. Another elder, do you know who helped me? It was time, knowledge answered. Time? Asked love. But why did time help me? Knowledge smiled with a deep wisdom and answered, because only time is capable of understanding how valuable love is. I think this story was very important to um, ponder about the importance of time. Sometimes we decided to live our life without any plan, and then because of that, we we will fail. And then the reason why we will fail is because we don't we play with the importance of time. And then in my life, back in the days, I have applied these principles because I really understand what time is. And then some of my friends, after while I was studying, and then they used to ask me to go to some party with them. And then because each time they asked me, I was so busy to do everything that I have to do. And then they used to say to me that, "Hey, Paul, you have to leave." I said to them, "Yes, I'm leaving, but everything I've done in my life, I've set a schedule. Then this schedule, I need to respect it. And then sometimes, if I cannot respect my schedule, and then I need to change plan. But by the way, this schedule is a guide for my life. I think that when we're talking about time management, and then sometimes people misunderstand how important it is to be a good steward of our time. And by considering the importance of being efficiency and productive, we will understand everything we do in our life. It's so important. And then maybe we can measure everything, every aspect of our life with productivity and efficiency. And then something is productive is when we it is beneficial for ourselves. Something is efficiency is when we can do this in a short time and have time to do another stuff. And then I think this is the key that we have to understand about this. According to a survey by salary.com, they use they have 89% of people they were asking to explain what they have done with their time. And 31% waste roughly 30 minutes daily in their life. 31%, another 31% roughly waste 1 hour daily in their life. 16% waste roughly 2 hours in their life. 6% waste roughly 3 hours in their life on a daily basis. 2% waste roughly 4 hours in their life, and another 2% waste 5 or more hours in their life on a daily basis. If we understand this situation, one of the things we can, if we decide to calculate the amount of time that we spend in our life, for example, if someone has to live 65 years on earth, and then if this person wastes about 8 hours in his life, he wastes about almost 25 years in his own life. And then he just lives doing 50 years, but the other 25, he wastes them. And then this is the key about time when we talk about that. Then sometimes if we do not measure the importance of time, make the time we will pay the consequences because was not we were not smart enough to understand that time is not ours. And even though here in the United States people say time is money, I think time is not only money. Time is everything. And then if these principles can guide our life, we will be able to understand how important it is to live our life and do what's necessary. In order to do this, here is 10 tips that I decided to to share with you. And then these tips will guide you and to help you succeed. First, we need to set goal in a right way. Second, we need to find an enjoyable time management system. Third, we need to use time management tools. Four, we need to audit our time for 7 days straight. Fifth, be sure your systems are organized. Six, eliminate bad habits. Seventh, prioritize ruthlessly. Eighth, learn to delegate and use outsources. Ninth, establish routines and stick to them as much as possible. And 10, don't waste time waiting. I think those ideas are very important if we just want to be a good steward in our life. Even though we think what we plan to do, we decide we decide to do another stuff with that. Please pay attention about that. It's very important to understand that time when we waste it and then we won't be able to find it again. Even though we have succeeded in our life, one of the things that we have to understand is those planifications. And then by doing these planification, we will be able to succeed and we'll be able to achieve what we have planned to do. I, um, I think this quote of Albert Schweitzer, a French German theologian and physician, he said that ideal the the ideal is for us what the stars is for the sailors. It cannot be reached, but it remains a guide. Time management is an ideal. Even though we cannot achieve everything we plan to do, it will be a guide for our life to the path of success. Thank you.